Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming in today to see what's going on with me. Hope everyone is having a blessed day and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my keto journey. Okay, how I started and why. Right. My big why, of course, initially was aesthetics. Right. I just wanted to look good and feel good in my skin. Right. And that kind of changed along the way, and I'll talk about that a little later. I just want to kind of talk about uh, what I utilized, what resources I utilized, and how they were beneficial to me. So one of the first resources I used was God. I prayed for direction. I prayed for uh, Him to lead me to, the information or to the person uh, that can give me information to beat this, right? Um, I had Hashimoto's. My metabolism was shot from previous yo-yo dieting. My I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, and at the end of 2024, and I just needed, some direction. Okay, so I had, like I said in previous videos, I had already started utilizing keto, and I was losing weight, but it was kind of slow. I was just trying to learn, the ratios, my macros, and everything like that, and I was feeling good through keto. Like I said, I lost some weight, and I also was able to achieve so many non-scale victories, like clearing my brain fog, uh, my energy, my whole mindset. I mean, so many things. I'm talking about knee pain, wrist pain. I used to suffer from a lot of things that associated with inflammation was cleared up during the keto diet. All right. So the second thing I did, I followed Dr. Berg, who is, in my opinion, like the keto guru. Right. He uh, he gives detailed information about the different process that the body goes through, uh, and what to eat and why. And I followed his because, I mean, dirty keto was out there, and I had tried that before and failed because there's just so many prepackaged things. It just didn't work. But when I followed his plan, which is a healthy based keto, I started to see results, right? So, and like I said, he explains the science of the body, the systems. I mean, he has, maybe hundreds of videos on it, and he does it in like a course style, as if like when I was back in college, the same, same format, and you can just replay it, revisit it, and really get the understanding of what's going on. So, definitely applaud him and give him props for all the things that he's doing in the keto health community. Um, and another thing that he talks about is pairing keto with intermittent fasting. Okay, and so I did that, and like I said, it was beneficial. But I wanted to kind of delve deeper into that, into the fasting piece. So that led me to a healthy alternative, which is a fasting community that doesn't just focus on fasting. They focus on uh, diving deep, getting to the root causes of like why we're, yo-yoing, why we're emotional eating, and it's just an all-encompassing community that helps you get get in here, helps you learn to release a lot of the negative things that are in our mind that are hindering us. Um, and one of the most important things is, understanding yourself and understanding your body and just getting an overall wellness. I One of the people that Chris James, the founder of a healthy alternative, or AHA, is he interviewed a woman. Her name was Lady Tay, Kingdom Queen. She has a YouTube channel, and she inspired me to do like this 21-day fast that I'm actually on right now. And I mean, she had major weight loss. I mean, like 150 pounds plus, maybe. a major transformation in her body, and she was always apparently a spiritual person, but she has a good relationship with God, and I like that. I like that it was she paired her wellness with her spirituality, and she talks about God freely because she's not ashamed of her beliefs, and I believe in God, and she really uh, connected with me and inspired me. Um, so if you guys can watch her channel, it's spiritual. She talks about God, but she also talks about health and well-being and sugar addiction that she suffered from. And I can definitely relate, and maybe many of you can relate to what she talks about. The fourth thing was just, binging all kinds of people, um, just everything about keto that I could learn. There's so many people out there. As far as my working out and my physical part of my journey, uh, I did follow Jerica from bodyfordays for many, many years. I loved her workouts, her indoor workouts, walking. She has transformed her body after 3 babies, 3 times. And she did it different ways because as she aged, you had to change how you went at it, right? How you fought to get to the weight loss. So it's not as easy after you're 40. Okay, so she was one of the people I followed, right? Um, Now I want to go back to my why, right? Initially it was for aesthetics. Like I said, I want to look good, and that's still a part of it. But through all the research and on keto and weight loss and lifestyle, my why expanded. It expanded to self healing, uh, total body, mind transformation, um, and just really understanding myself. Like in my food addiction, whether my sugar addiction, why I ate, and I as I studied, there was many times that when I went back and through my life, like I would have a weight loss, I'd be on a weight loss journey, and some major thing would happen in my life, and it's off. Like, just literally, like I was a different person. I didn't care. I don't know if anyone has experienced this, but to go from being like in it wholeheartedly, 100%, this major blow up in my life, and I fall completely off, and I yo-yo, the weight goes back up again, and then at some point I come to this realization that, oh no, I don't want to be this person, and I start again. This time was different, like I said, because I was able to look at it from every aspect, not just losing weight, not just the aesthetics of how my body looks, but how I feel physically, mentally, and spiritually, right? Just really going in and looking at these past hurts, the current stresses in my life, and just understanding that in order to be successful, I had to be the best, my best self. So um, I just feel good that this time I was able to just look at everything, get a full understanding of everything, and be able to go forward on this journey with the right mindset and understanding. So, um, with that, I want to say that you can do it. We all can do it. We just have to kind of take the time to breathe uh, and understand what's going on with us. Don't let outside stress impact us the way is impacting us. I mean, stress is going to be there. It's life, right? There's going to be ups and downs, but focusing on what's important to you, because you can't do anything for anyone else if you are not whole, right? It just doesn't work that way. So I see my lip is really dry. Like I said, I'm doing a fast, and so in like the last 2 days of the day 14, day 13 and 14, leading into like the strength week where I don't lose any weight and my body starts to kind of shrink and contour. I wanted to do dry fasting, so to kind of give myself a boost. So, and it's working. I've lost more weight doing it. So anyway, I just want to thank you all for coming to my channel. I hope I can inspire somebody out there. I mean, majorly, I just want to inspire my family. And if anyone else gets motivated to do this and try this, that would be wonderful. So thank you all and have a wonderful day.